player in Academy. That is likely carrying through here for FlyQuest in this iteration, as Gwen going to be the pick here for Revenge.
Yeah, I actually think Ornn probably would have been bad. Ornn Trundle in particular as those two is
doing battle, even though they're not in the same lane. But IMT first to this Herald Philip. They're trying to make the fight happen. Going over the top, it's IMT looking to try and capitalize. Lost goes in. Wukong's going to find the first blood, and it is absolute carnage here in the top side of the river. But Johnson was not there. So IMT take the Herald. Parked behind this pocket of vision, but Revenge sniffs it out. Gonna dash away. Ooh, Pillar's well nice.
It does call question into this dragon, though. Kenby had to pull off, and they catch him.
Going for it again. Revenge in trouble. That's Philip flashing on in for the kill.
Revenge hoping to crash rather than just kind of sitting back and playing a little bit safe. Philip right here.
Oh, Jose.
Jose, that's a bold place to be. There is Ezreal and Rakan on the way.
That's a slow only, but it might be good enough. The stopwatch though is there. And now Wignon tanking the tower. It's very spooky. Among those players that have experience. The Lost is continuing to get gold, at least in this game. Gets the first tower gold as well. Now it's kind of a real lead for Detectives. They got the second Herald. They're going to go ahead and grab the second Dragon. And Fly.
Objectives. They're just trading pressure. And Johnson really hoping to get this turret. Oh, dear.
Wignon with a face check, but it's looking good for IMT. Wukong's going to fly on in, and the damage is not quite there onto Jose. But Philip now frontlining, gets the double knockup. Finds Kenby. Decoy picks him up. And Philip is just frontlining for the squad. Gets himself picked up by Revenge. Structures and Revenge should be able to finish this off. Will do so, and Philip's going to join on in. But nothing Philip can do as Kenby does indeed pop the Herald back towards the mid lane there, and IMT will try and move it on in.
Yeah, and Revenge going to kill that turret again and then probably move to try and support this Rift Herald. I mean, Azira's top, so they can get this crash and get the mid turret very low.
Ooh, love that look there. They have found the angle. It's Igna that finds it, and Lost that gets the kill. It's Afro, though, back trading onto Kenby. That was, you know, a lot less subtle, let's say.
Yeah.
As FlyQuest with a nice push through. I'm going to actually get this tower. That's big.
That is.
Things. So there's going to be a pretty even team fight, but it is going to be a force here. Dragon low, Revenge getting chunked a little bit now as FlyQuest still trying to find the way in. Afro who once again finds two with the knockup. It's Johnson that finds the kill. Revenge is going to fall as well. The Dragon does get picked up though by Revenge. At least get a look in, but it's going to be far too late, and it's just a level 8 Leona. There is no chance of a steal.
The matchup, and the only way this turns back is Lost has to finish his Infinity Edge and then usually another item. He usually needs to get to 4 items before he's effective. Yeah, and just like a cute thing that's happening this game is like Philip is just off on his own all the time.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Like they've really made this game into a 4v4.
Yeah.
Which, especially for Immortals, even though they didn't win too many games last split, like when they won, Revenge needed to pop off, and he hasn't been able to do that. So job done, so to speak, for Philip with what FlyQuest want to accomplish so far.
Yeah, Fly. Old Philip there with a very slight CS lead, so has brought it back consistently, just being in the side lane, basically containing Revenge, right?
Yep.
And when he has been in team fights, he's looked relatively good. That aggressive flash over the tree line aside, that was maybe the one error we can point to. As Jose perhaps has also made an error in judgment, sticking around to touch too long, is Lost. Gets him. I think it was just to put down a control ward, actually, although I don't think he has space for one, so perhaps I'm wrong. They do have one deep, though, as Philip in trouble in the 1v1. Revenge just opening up the game. Lost here as well. TP coming on in, and Revenge basically gets a 1v1 kill. But now Kenby potentially caught out here. Johnson cleanses it off. Kenby's clone is low, but he's not dead. Not a lot of health to play with, though. And now Ignar, yep, gonna be dead here, it looks like. Decoy does have the last little soldiers to get that trade.
Immortals really trying to make a play. They just burned Ahri ult as
face
well,
check.
though.
Not what you want to see. Lost a little too far forward. Goes to invis, but it's just not enough. Decoy shuts that off immediately. And now IMT cannot get this Dragon.
Huh. That was not the Kai'Sa play I expected.
No.
Yeah.
Touch too aggressive.
Yeah. A little bit.
Gotta find the
That's the play. It's like you need to come to us and then we'll have too much damage for you to fight.
Banshees, oh, that was so sick! He tried to get it off, he timed it nicely, but Decoy now gonna shove them back. Afro's still alive, and now Decoy's on a rampage. Philip is just in there. No fear from the youngster as Revenge TPing in, but the flank perhaps ill advised, although Revenge is actually making it look pretty good. PoE finds the chop, over the wall he goes. Afro looks for the engage angle, but can't get it, but IMT are gonna get the kill. And this team fight's looking nice as Johnson is going to be shut down. 1,000 gold.
As no one on FlyQuest can stop this Baron. Objective bounties weren't even up, actually, because the 3 dragons, I think, made the game close enough, and Immortals...
Revenge angle for sure right now for IMT, and hey, look at that, with the Baron buff, gonna chug down the tower in the top lane. ability is pretty good as Revenge is just marking the enemy top laner, and in he goes to the Dragon Pits.
Oh, they're just going to flip it.
All right.
And when FlyQuest comes in, PoE's going to try and flank, so it makes it hard for Takui to follow.
Kenvi again fainting on in. Pops the clone. Dragon's low enough. Phillips in the pit doesn't really want to be there. Hextech Dragon's very cranky.
So this is actually kind of picture the same as when FlyQuest got the kills in the Baron beforehand. So I can see why Immortals hesitant, but we're going to see a fight here.
But Revenge, he's actually found time for the flank. Here he goes. PoE starts it up. Kenvi gets in there. Jose's gone down. IMT. I think they've done it. They found the angle. They're going to get almost everybody here as Phillip is going to dash away, but the Dragon is there. As Ignat's going to get it.
That's the soul.
And Kenvi's still going. Yeah, Phillip's just donezo. I mean, he might win the 1v1, but I think Kenvi's got a nope. Never mind. Kenvi's thought better of his time. This is not the Academy battle we predicted, but Phillip is going to try and find the solo, but I don't think it matters. And Kenvi does eventually find the shutdown as IMT, they are going through mid. They are going to take this game, just stealing it away from FlyQuest.
Kenvi wins the battle and the war at the end of this one, pulling out from a 7,000 gold deficit after being perfect game by Team Liquid. Yes.